This one comes from Christy from Midlothian, Virginia. Hi, Dad. We're going to Disney for the first time with kids in April 2018. We're supposed to be arriving the weekend of Star Wars half marathon. How will this affect the crowd levels? Should we push back our trip a week? Thanks. Hey, Christy. Thank you for the question. The marathons really don't affect the crowds much. So here's what I'll say. Yeah, I'll just let Bobby McFerrin say it for me.
Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah, it's fine. It really will be fine. That week, in fact, if you look at my, I got to change things. If you look at my April Disney World crowd calendar, right there, that link right there. If you look at the April Disney World crowd calendar, you will see that the week that you're talking about of the I meant to write that week, the dates down. You'll see that that week that the crowds are actually smaller than the next week, at least somewhat. There are some days the next week that are even busier than especially the weekend. The marathons, we were actually there for the big marathon, the January marathon. On marathon day, we were in Epcot, where they start and finish. We were in Epcot on marathon day, and we didn't wait on any ride. The lines for Soarin' were 15 minutes. The line for Test Track was 20 minutes. There just wasn't anybody in Epcot. They had the runners in the World Showcase, but other than the people cheering on the runners, there wasn't anybody there. Once the marathon was over, the place cleared out. We had it to ourselves pretty much. So for the most part, the marathon does not affect the crowds a whole lot. Sometimes you just kind of never know, but they're just Disney puts those they put those marathons specifically on weekends when the crowd levels are low. It's one of their ways they bump up crowd levels, but they don't bump them up that big. It's just not really all of that big a deal. So I wouldn't worry about it. Don't worry. Be happy. You can go the week of the marathon. It really won't matter a whole lot.